Well, hello everybody. Interesting news today. Supposed leaks. I don't know, but I want to give a dear Trudeau here, and I hope everybody shares it out, because this will be the crowning achievement of my work. And absolutely on international side of things, should Trudeau call a 2-year early election for this September, supposedly media leaks, if it's true. Michelle Rempel's been calling it lots, media's saying it, they've been pushing that narrative. Of course, Jagmeet Singh doesn't want that, because NDP is to be wiped out. He'll lose a pile of seats to the Liberals, of course. And you know what? Conservatives have never been as weak as they are now. And we got Aaron O'Toole, who is the 2015 Aaron O'Toole. And if you read his platform from 2015, you'll find a very liberal, conservative Aaron O'Toole, completely opposite of the Aaron O'Toole that campaigned. So he's a complete phony, and anyone who had looked at him should have realized he was a military union boss. That's what his equivalency was. No economics, no intellectual prowess at all. A very limited individual. Somebody who would never put forward his leadership. He's made bungling boob mistakes over and over. Trudeau knows right now, and that's reality, that if an election's called, and if you don't believe me, ask my friend Angus Reid from Angus Reid Polling. He gets a kick out of me. And even when I did AIP, he was certainly not noticing my political attributes and political science, even though I have no educational background in it. But I apply economics, and of course I work very hard. I obviously mastered political science because I built a party from scratch. I've called many elections or been very close. Although I lost on the Trump election, the reality was I was still many points ahead of mainstream media, including American media. I was with plus and minus 2.5 points. Of course, I said I said 1 point, but still media was 8 points off. So the reality is, I'm going to tell you, if he does let this go on this weekend, notice of writ drop, let's just say, for September 17th, if that's the case, the 30-day period, then I'm going to tell you, everybody, there is zero democracy in Canada. It is always and has been what I've said it's been. I've stayed the course, video after video. I've told every Canadian and first person the absolute truth. Now, everybody, remember this, and remember this video good and why it should be shared. I told you all, and you all saw it, you can all look, just 2 months ago, Parliament voted in a resounding majority, meaning the House, that's your representatives, your voted and elected forward representatives. The best of the democracy of we the people in Canada, very limited. But proof of the crown is Prime Minister, with his masses of executive power, basically whomever you elect Prime Minister is King or Queen of Canada. Whichever party that is, whichever sex that is, King or Queen. They hide behind the title of Queen Elizabeth II, but the Constitution is clear. International law is clear that Queen Elizabeth II or any monarch is banned from governing any country in the world. So that power falls on none other than whomever you've elected Prime Minister. And then there's the small crown of whomever you've elected Premier. Worse than Putin, who's thrown under the bus for taking 2 amendments from Canada's colonial system. He took 2 amendments. One, that he can be in governing as long as he wants. Who else has that in the world? Well, guess what, everybody? In Canada, you can be re-elected as many times, provincially or federally, as you want to be. Look at Ralph Klein from Alberta. Look at Pierre Elliott Trudeau, Justin Trudeau's father. There are no term limits in Canada. As long as you can buy votes, because that's not illegal, as well as there's no accountability, no rules of governance or how to govern, very limited, and it's limited to the crown, which is full-on autocracy. This proof, if Trudeau calls a 2-year early election, as Harper did, as many others have done in recent years, it's becoming very popular because the crown monumental autocracy is growing. We're very close to electing a Hitler.